This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 99. The One Mistake Leaders Make That Kills Employee Engagement by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. And I'm Dan. I'm your host, reading to you every single day of the week, including weekends and holidays. And now 2020 was interesting, to say the least. But if you own a startup, 2021 could be the year you switch to better payroll. Gusto wasn't just built for small businesses. It was built for the people behind them. Their online payroll is so easy to use. Gusto can automatically calculate paychecks and file all your payroll taxes, which means you have more time to run your business. Plus, Gusto does way more than payroll. Gusto helps with time tracking, health insurance, 401ks, onboarding, commuter benefits, offer letters, access to HR experts. You get the idea. It's super easy to set up and get started. 3 out of 4 customers say they run payroll in 10 minutes or less, our Optimal Living Daily team included. And if you're moving from another provider, they can transfer all your data for you. It's no surprise 94% of customers are likely to recommend Gusto. And here's the best part. Because you're a listener, you get 3 months totally free. All you have to do is go to gusto.com/OSD. Again, that's gusto.com/OSD. And I'm telling you, you're going to love Gusto. Get started today. gusto.com/OSD. And thanks for being here for this 99th episode of this show as we're about to hit a major milestone. And it's only with your support that we can keep this going. And with that, let's hear our post as we optimize your life. The One Mistake Leaders Make That Kills Employee Engagement by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. Employee engagement in the United States is on the rise. According to a Gallup headline, U.S. employee engagement reaches new high in March. Quote, the percentage of U.S. workers whom Gallup considers engaged in their jobs averaged 34.1% in March, the highest level since Gallup began tracking U.S. workplace engagement daily in January 2011. The previous high was 33.8% in March 2011, followed by 33.6% in January 2012. Since then, employee engagement averages have been firmly locked below 33%. End quote. Why is this important? Because, quote, engaged employees are involved in, enthusiastic about, and committed to their work. Gallup's extensive research shows that employee engagement is strongly connected to business outcomes essential to an organization's financial success, such as productivity, profitability, and customer engagement. Engaged employees drive the innovation, growth, and revenue that their companies need. End quote. Let's take advantage of this upward swing. The results of engaged employees include better work performance and increased likelihood of fulfilling personal lives. In previous blogs, we have discussed proven and trusted neuroscience-based tools that will increase employee engagement, the real reasons your team is not engaged, and how great leaders build trust and increase employee engagement. By the way, you can check out those links in this post. Engagement starts at the top, where the culture of the organization is formed. The one mistake that leaders make is they aren't building a solid foundation where employee engagement can thrive. The one thing we miss is bringing leaders together. When we make that mistake, leaders aren't engaged. Leadership engagement is key for employee engagement. As you know, when I find great tools that achieve massive success with my clients, I love to share them. Developing a leadership code of conduct is one great way to get your team aligned and see employee engagement rise in your organization. Crafting a leadership code of conduct, LCC, is a super effective way to communicate what is expected of the leadership team. Note that this is above and beyond your company values, which all employees agree to model. The LCC defines what it means to be a leader at your company, what behavior is expected, the higher bar all leaders agree to reach. I want to stress that leadership is a privilege, not an entitlement. This helps everyone understand that the LCC is essential to honor. How to create an LCC. It is super helpful to craft what follows based on the cultural identity. For example, if the culture has a sports theme, sees themselves as samurais, pirates, etc., then factoring this into the LCC will make it more fun, more embraced, and more part of the team's overall identity. This increases buy-in and reduces the potential of these items being perceived as a thou shalt list. You'll want your leadership team to craft the LCC. My clients find sending these sample LCCs, I'll talk about in a moment, helps everyone to generate ideas and the first draft. Here's some sample email verbiage to use. Quote, "Hi everyone. Many companies on a rapid growth trajectory like your company name find having a leadership code of conduct to be tremendously helpful. This sets the standard for who we want to be together, how we want to grow together, what is sacred to us as leaders. Attached, please find some examples. We'd love to hear your ideas at our upcoming meeting on date and time." Leadership and executive team charters and impact. As a company grows, it's helpful to define clearly the charter and impact of the leadership and executive teams. See if the following is helpful to you. Leadership team. The leadership team is the in-the-trenches team of leaders that profoundly affect execution of the company's mission, needle movers, and growth. The leadership team focuses on the how and when. They dive into the details, interact with the vast majority of the company's employees, cultivate others, keeping things moving now. They most powerfully impact the employees and customers of the company. They are inside-focused. Executive team. The executive team is the strategic fly at 30,000 feet team of leaders that profoundly affect the company's long-term strategy, strategic alliances, new markets to enter, new products to develop, new services to offer, products to acquire, and more. The executive team focuses on the what and why. They dive into the details only when asked to or when necessary, and interact primarily with the leadership team, cultivating them, providing clarity of vision and mission, and keeping things moving to the future. They most powerfully impact customers, competitors, markets, strategic alliances. They are both inside and outside focused. Here's one example of an effective leadership code of conduct. I hope it will help you craft yours. Leadership Team Code of Conduct example. We model accountability and leadership. Everyone will emulate our actions. We must provide the example for our team of accountability and leadership that everyone can follow to success. If you want your leaders to behave in a certain way, do it yourself. If your team may not act a certain way, make sure you do not. We are respectful. We have strong, smart teammates with great ideas and strong opinions. That does not give any of us the right to be disrespectful to anyone else on our team. We will not interrupt or talk over each other, get defensive, bully, call names, or laugh at someone. We allow the whole team to speak. We are fully engaged and present. We are attentive and fully present in every meeting. Meetings will have an agenda, be efficient, and outcome-based. We communicate effectively. We deal with issues directly with the person in question. When issues arise, have trust. Each party must believe the others have their back and their best interest at heart. We debate in the room, execute out of the room. We encourage healthy debate up until a decision is made. We benefit from being challenged to achieve our maximum potential. We are all on the same team, giving the same message to our teams, focusing on relentless execution and the victory that comes from it. Bottom line. Once the leadership team is fully engaged, this will trickle down through the rest of the organization at every level. Each member will feel safety, belonging, and mattering. They will be aligned with the culture and say, "Thank God it's Monday," because they know their work impacts the greater good and drives the mission, vision, and values of the organization. The net of having engaged employees is proven, and the process starts at the top. You just listened to the post titled "The One Mistake Leaders Make That Kills Employee Engagement" by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. And thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. This year, give a gift of exploration and knowledge. Get creative and learn how to make 2021 your best year yet. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/OSD and get a free trial of premium membership. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. There are so many topics to explore, including marketing, illustration, entrepreneurship, and more. As a freelancer, it's been helpful for me to learn about bookkeeping. I took a Skillshare class called Bookkeeping for Freelancers: How to Handle Your Finances, which is a great resource if you're new to freelancing or if you're starting a business. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So for the price of 2 cups of coffee, you get access to a plethora of learning resources wherever you go. Besides learning professional skills, you can also learn ways to improve yourself or make one-of-a-kind gifts for your loved ones. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/OSD and get a free trial of premium membership. That's 2 weeks free at Skillshare.com/OSD. And a little bit about Christine. For over 30 years, leadership and culture coach, serial entrepreneur, and New York Times best-selling author Christine Comaford has helped leaders navigate growth and change. She specializes in applied neuroscience, which helps her clients achieve tremendous results in record time. As an entrepreneur, she built and sold 5 different companies with an average ROI of 700%, and she was a software engineer in the early days of Microsoft and Apple. Christine is a human behavior expert, as well as a leadership columnist for Forbes.com and the New York Times bestselling author of Power Your Tribe, SmartTribes and Rules for Renegades. Come by SmartTribesInstitute.com to learn a lot more and check out their resources, and I have that linked in this episode's description and at oldpodcast.com. But that's it for today, episode 99 in the books. Thanks so much for being here with me each and every day, and that's how we can keep this show going for you. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back with you tomorrow for the Friday show where I'll have a post from Derek Sivers. So I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.